Willkommen zurück auf Lonesome Island. Wir sind immer noch mit Guybrush unterwegs und versuchen die Geheimnisse dieser Insel zu erforschen. Ja, aktuell müssen wir versuchen, hier Captain Winslow von dem Schiff zu vertreiben. Nein. Nicht hier hochklettern, Guybrush. Das hat mir gestern schon versucht, das bringt so nichts. Okay, mal gucken. So, brachte nichts. Unterhose bringt noch was mit einer Bombe drin. An die Hose kommen wir nicht ran. Was ist denn mit der Leine selbst?
Alley-oop!
Ach was. So geht's natürlich auch.
Uh-oh. Hey!
Aha. Das könnte uns doch jetzt vielleicht die nötige Zeit bringen. Also nochmal Bomben nehmen und anzünden. Ja, brennende Bombe in die Tasche stecken. Und wenn wir sie jetzt in die Unterhose packen.
Good thing Winslow's undies have so much crotchal support.
Wo war es? Da war die Close Line. Gut, dass er gar nicht bemerkt hat, dass wir die Bombe da reingesteckt haben. Obwohl er die ganze Zeit dahin guckt.
You'll have to be a lot sneakier than that if you want to knock me off, lad.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
What? Clever boy.
Ja, ich glaube, wir haben uns gerade ein Schiff gekapert.
Well played, Master
Das ging
Threepwood.
schnell.
Or should I say, Captain Threepwood.
Captain?
Aye, now that you've bounced me off the screaming narwhal, you're officially its captain. Until someone else comes along and knocks you off.
Sweet.
Aye, bloody well sweet it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some massive internal hemorrhaging to attend to. Congratulations!
Ach, und unser Reporterfreund ist auch gleich vor Ort.
I
Sehr
just
schön.
gotta tell
Fleißig,
there's some
fleißig.
kind of one piracy going on around here.
Not just any wanton piracy, a genuine ship seizure committed by none other than Captain Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Ja.
Guybrush is one word.
Wonderful. I could probably get a week's worth of stories out of this. You know, Threepwood, you've got spunk. Pirate spunk.
Ew.
Now, why don't you take a walk with me back to the keel hauler? Tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Well, it all started back on Melee Island. And that's how I wound up here on Flotsam Island.
Well, I don't know how you did it, Seawood. But thanks to you, I've got enough sordid swashbuckling stories to keep a Flotsam keel hauler Gazette afloat for months. That'll show those bozos over at the Times.
Yeah, that's, great. Now, about Deep Gut.
My pleasure, Threepwood. Sit tight while I make you a copy.
Copy?
Dammy, give me a copy of the Deep Gut file. Pronto. Right away, Mr. Nipperkin. Here you go, kid. Everything you need to know to contact Deep Gut. Don't let anyone know I gave this to you, okay? My editor will put me on deep cover in the obituary beat. Catch my drift?
Not really, but...
Great! Now, if you'll excuse me, Ace reporter Davy Nipperkin's got some headlines to grab.
Finally! Now I can ask this Deep Gut person how to get off this island and back to Elaine. Seems simple enough.
Ja. Sollen gehen zur Hütte und Deadline. Das wird wohl das Passwort sein, das da von uns verlangt wurde. Also nochmal zur geheimnisvollen Hütte. Aber ich glaube, da kann man ja jetzt direkt hin. Da brauchen wir nicht nochmal Kreuzung bei den scheiß Dschungel absuchen. Da hinten. Creepy Shack. Ja, das klingt gut. Gut, dann versuchen wir es aber ein neues.
What's the word?
Deadline.
Deadline.
Ah. Ich bin mir noch immer sicher, dass das die Stimme der Voodoo Lady ist aus den alten Teilen. Und das sieht auch sehr nach ihr aus.
Welcome,
Ja, da ist sie ja.
The Voodoo Lady! Boy, am I glad to see you. I've got so many questions.
There'll be time enough for questions later. But first, hand me the LeChuck Slayer.
The what?
The cursed cutlass of Kaflu. Now that LeChuck has been destroyed, the cutlass must be ritually dismantled in a soul-chilling voodoo ceremony to ensure that his evil never reawakens.
Ja, da gibt es ein
about
kleines Problem.
I tried to destroy LeChuck with the cutlass, but I had to make some last-second substitutions, and there were some complications.
Wie immer eigentlich.
What manner of complications?
Well, the cutlass didn't so much annihilate LeChuck as it turned him human.
What?
I couldn't believe it either. Personally, I think it's a trick.
The human LeChuck. This is troubling.
Can you help me?
I'll do as much as the fates allow, but I fear that you will not like what I have to say.
Okay, fragen wir erstmal, wie
Can
kommen
you
wir von
help
der
me
Insel
get off
runter?
Flotsam Island? I've got a ship, but it won't do me any good with these crazy winds.
The cards say no.
No.
Das
Can't you
ist
just
nicht sehr
wiggle your
hilfreich.
fingers and voodoo schmoodoo the winds to blow out?
What you ask is beyond my power, Guybrush.
Then what in the name of Satan's come over are you good for, you bloated old sea hag?
Okay.
What was that?
Der
That
LeChuck ist
was
stark in
the
ihm.
pox of LeChuck.
Who, the what now?
The pox of LeChuck. When your improperly enchanted cutlass turned LeChuck into a human, all the evil voodoo juju within him had to go somewhere. Were you touching him at the time?
I was. Does that explain the antisocial behavior and the crude gestures?
Yes. Some of LeChuck's evil has seeped into your hand.
Do you have a cure?
No, but I know where you can find one.
I feel a piratey quest coming on.
To eliminate the pox of LeChuck, you must seek out La Esponja Grande.
Den großen Schwamm.
The big sponge?
La Esponja Grande is no ordinary sponge, Treepwood. It is a legendary sea sponge with incredible voodoo exfoliating abilities, capable of absorbing limitless quantities of voodoo mojo.
Where can I find it?
I have never seen it myself, but a former friend of mine, Coronado de Cava, spent many years searching for it. I last saw him in the Jerkbait Islands. Take this locket to him, and tell him I vouch for your character.
I'll get right on it after I find Elaine.
That would be unwise, Guybrush. The pox of LeChuck must be eliminated before it spreads.
Whatever.
Naja, kannst du mir wirklich
Are you
helfen, von der
sure
Insel
you can't help me get
runterzukommen?
off Flotsam Island?
As I said, the mysteries of Flotsam are above my pay grade. Seek out others to assist you.
Na schön. Kannst du
Can
mir
you
was zu
tell me if
Elaine
Elaine is
erzählen?
okay?
The view is hazy. Ask again later.
Ja,
Later?
es
But
ist
she
sehr
could be in
hilfreich.
danger. Or dead. Or worse.
Wie immer.
I only know what the spirits reveal, Guybrush Treepwood.
Kannst du mir sagen, wo der
If you
LeChuck
can't
ist?
tell me about Elaine, can you at least tell me where LeChuck is?
Without a mark of the voodoo on him, LeChuck's whereabouts are a mystery to me.
Okay, wie werde ich das Pox
Do
auf
you have
LeChuck
anything to
los?
stave off the pox of
Außer
LeChuck?
den
His
Schwamm.
hand
Also,
is really starting to annoy me.
The only way to safely deal with
nur
the
der Schwamm.
pox is
Okay.
La Esponja
Keine
Grande.
einfache Lösung, natürlich. Noch irgendwas zu dem
What else
Thema?
can you tell me about the pox of LeChuck?
It's a creeping cloud of unstoppable evil, spreading LeChuck's accumulated vileness like a disease across the seas.
Ugh.
Even now, I can sense the pox wending its way to this very island.
Sonst noch irgendwas dazu
Assuming that
sagen?
I do go looking for La Esponja Grande after I get off this island, what else can you tell me about it?
It's a giant magical sea sponge capable of absorbing immense voodoo energies. If there's anything that can mop up all of LeChuck's evil mojo, it's the sponge.
Okay, hat's denn
Tell me
damit
more
auf
about
sich?
this locket.
It was given to me by my friend, Coronado de Cava.
Why do you keep putting dramatic pauses around friend?
Gute Frage.
Was Coronado
Yes, he was my boyfriend.
icky?
We met in the Jerkbait Islands many years ago. I fell in love with his treasure-hunting mind and his beautiful eyes. He fell in love with my voodoo charms and my supple...
La 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 la, not listening.
like a volcano. But after several months of ocean-steaming passion, our love cooled after he became obsessed with the myth of La Esponja Grande. When we parted, he gave me that locket.
Sad and disquietingly graphic.
Na schön. What's your name anyway?
You know, you've been helping me out for years, and I still don't know your name.
Names have power, Guybrush Threepwood. Only a fool willingly gives it away.
Does my name have power?
Sure, why not?
Wie bist du auf den
Well, how'd you end up on
gelandet?
Flotsam Island?
I go where I am needed.
You are
So you're Deep Gut? Davy Nipperkin's source of off-island news?
Yes.
Why?
The price of a voodoo lifestyle is not merely spiritual, little pirate. It also requires a substantial financial
Ja,
commitment.
verständlich. Okay, see ya.
Well, this has been disturbing, but I got an island to escape, a wife to find, and apparently a giant voodoo-sucking sponge to hunt.
May the fates guide you, Guybrush Threepwood.
Na, mal schauen, was denn noch hier so im Raum zu
I'm not
entdecken
sure what
gibt.
kind of skull that is, but I hope I never run into one. Cool bocce ball.
This is no bocce ball. This is the legendary all-seeing eye of Yamala.
All seeing? Can it see Elaine's ship? Or what happened to my favorite pair of socks?
Not right now. It's, sleeping.
Oh, Crystal Ball, okay. Was macht denn das
Knock,
aber
knock.
kein Skelett?
Guybrush, don't.
Who's there?
No.
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
You fool.
What?
I've spent months crafting a pyrite parrot of Petaluma, and you've ruined it before it was finished. Now I'll have to start all over.
Ey, das schmeißt du doch nicht weg.
Sorry.
Das können wir doch bestimmt noch gebrauchen gleich. Dann noch Handlotion. Handlotion können wir auch noch
International
gebrauchen.
House of Mojo brand hand lotion. Good for removing warts, curses, hexes, and unsightly buboes. Warning, not for use against poxes, especially the pox of LeChuck. Rats. Worst air freshener ever. Can't you use all the magical gunk in these bottles to cure my hand?
The pox of LeChuck can only be cured with La Esponja Grande.
Was ist denn hier vorne los?
That really puts the dye in diorama.
Was macht die Maschine?
What's this?
I recently found this contraption in a swamp. I have yet to plumb its mysteries.
Na schön, na schön, na schön. Ich. Was haben wir denn noch hier? Ein Voodoo-Schrein.
What's this?
That is a shrine to Noor Treblig, keeper of the crossroads.
Und das Bücherregal. Ist da noch irgendwas drin?
Hey, I bet one of those creepy voodoo books could come in handy.
This is not a lending library, Threepwood. Merely intoning the titles of these forbidden tomes can inflict a curse on uninitiated tongues.
Yeah, right.
Voodoo-Kiste. Was ist denn da drin?
It's locked.
Yes, and it will remain locked until it's ready to reveal its secrets. Many moons from now.
Schön. Aber den können wir noch mal einsammeln.
Hey, if you're done with this, can I have it?
Fine. It's of no use to me now.
Who's the studliest pirate in the whole wide world?
It's me, Diver Threepwood, Whitey Pirate.
Heh. Wonder what's in.
Don't touch that. It's where I keep my unmentionables.
Yummy.
Deep
Frozen
freezer.
chicken gizzard, frozen newt eyes, snake venom popsicles.
Interesting bottle. Na schön, was ist denn da so Interessantes dran?
What's this?
Ah, the spirits have guided you well. That is a bottle containing an ancient scroll left behind by the Vacalians, the former inhabitants of Flotsam Island.
Ancient scroll, huh? Do you think it can tell me anything about these messed up winds?
Der Verdacht liegt
Perhaps,
nahe.
but first, you'll have to figure out how to break the unbreakable,
Unbreakable
bottle
bottle.
I've
Na schön.
sealed it in.
Unbreakable bottle? Why would you do that?
Some secrets are too dangerous to fall into mortal hands, Threepwood.
Anything else you want to tell me about this scroll in the bottle?
I purchased the scroll from a bitter old pirate named Magee. Make of that what you will.
Das
Murray?
der Kerze.
Murray?
Na schön. Gucken wir uns nochmal die Flasche etwas genauer an.
I just bet that Hemlock's map holds the secret to getting off this island and back to Elaine. But how will I get it out of that unbreakable bottle?
Oh, da ist was runtergekommen. Was haben wir denn da?
Guess this thing fell off the roof when I had my little LeChuck episode. I should get shouty more often. Looks like the wind gods of Flotsam are pointing that way.
Okay, kommen wir hier nicht auch da raus? Nee, da ist zu. Ach so, gut.
Hey there, Threepwood. You mind if I get your pirate on the street opinion about the death cloud?
Death cloud?
Oh, das sieht nicht gut aus.
Pox of LeChuck!
The pox of LeChuck? Pox of LeChuck. Nah, too on the nose, not a pizzazz. Death cloud is
Interessantes
punch.
Wort.
More in your face, more, ooh, I'm gonna die. Well, I got sick pirates to interview. See ya.
Ich glaube, wir haben ein weiteres Problem. Works. Vielleicht kannst du ja der nette Hey.
Unicorns! Get your hand-blown
Ja,
glass,
ja, wenn er nicht dazu
unicorn!
beschäftigt ist, Einhörner zu
I'm back.
verkaufen.
Hey, so you are.
Du siehst nicht gesund aus. So. Löschackig.
What can you tell me about this bottle?
Arr, that'd be one of me special unbreakable bottles.
Unbreakable? Ah, there isn't a bottle alive that's a match for my gift for destruction.
Ja, guter Plan.
Impressive.
The secret ingredients are those jagged crystal reefs. They're tougher than diamonds.
Weird. But what do you do if you want to open one of these unbreakable bottles in order to Say, look at an ancient scroll you've cleverly sealed inside.
That's a good question, lad. Here, show you how it's done. I use this little beauty to chip off flakes from the reefs and to crack open bottles like this one.
Okay, könntest du dann meine Flasche vielleicht auch aufmachen?
Whoa! So let me get this straight. Your unbreakable bottles are, in fact, opened by breaking them?
Don't get cute, Blandy. I break other things too, you know.
Ja, schön, aber
I'm
könntest
back.
du vielleicht meine Flasche noch aufmachen?
So you are.
Could you use your nifty bottle-breaking tool to break open a bottle for me?
Of course. Great. That'll be 37 pieces of 8.
What? I haven't got any pieces of 8.
Then I guess I won't be breaking any bottles for you.
Super.
Thanks for chatting, but I got a wife and arch nemesis to return to.
Aye, who doesn't?
Na schön. Dann müssen wir uns noch mal was einfallen lassen, wie wir an seinen Glasbrecher da kommen. Was ist eigentlich hier mit unserem Schiff? Da kommen wir nicht wieder hoch. Wieder nicht. Versuchen wir es nochmal über die Ankerkette, ob wir da hochkommen. Jetzt zählt uns hier keiner mehr auf. Klappt also.
Welcome aboard, sir.
Dan Winslow? What are you doing here?
If it's all right with you, Captain, I'd like to stay aboard as your first mate.
I don't know.
Ja, okay. Vielleicht solltest du das eine innere Verletzung
really don't-
loswerden.
Jolly good, sir. You won't regret it, mark my words. Now, if you'll excuse me, I believe some of my stitches have popped. I'll meet you here if the winds ever change.
Ja, okay. Was haben wir denn hier noch so? Eine Karte.
It's a detailed map of the entire Gulf of Melange. This thing will come in handy if I ever get off this Verschlingener Island.
Was haben wir hier noch? Können wir da hochklettern?
That's the main mast of the Screaming Narwhal. Or main tree.
Cheese Wheel.
The cheese wheel.
Ja,
Monster. Yuck. Still, maybe I'll find some starving rats who will eat it.
genau. Einfach mal mitnehmen. Teerfass.
That's a tightly sealed barrel of tar, used for patching up cracks and hazing bosuns. There'll be plenty of time for frolicking in the ship's hold later. Hey, it's one of those spiffy new Hungarian easy-action cannons I've been begging Elaine to let me buy. Whoa, the wind's really doing a number on that cannonball.
Das klang nicht gut.
Me beautiful unicorns!
Oh. Aber ich glaube nicht, dass er jetzt viel
I'll sleep when I'm
kooperativer
dead.
wird.
Or later tonight.
Okay. Exit. Ja, prima. Guybrush, du hast es voll drauf. Mal gucken, was unser Glasbläserfreund jetzt zu erzählen hat. Ist er weg. Aber da liegt ja noch. Dann könnten wir doch.
Yoink! It's amazing how many of life's problems are solved by indiscriminate cannon fire.
Ja. Können wir jetzt eigentlich da reingehen? Oder?
Come back later! We're closed until I can replace all my inventory that someone blasted to Hades and back!
Wer auch immer das war.
Yeah, what kind of jerk would do that?
I don't know, but when I find that scupper scraper, I'll shove one of me bottles so deep up his fundament! Arr!
Okay.
What's a fundament?
Hier ist nicht gut zu sprechen. Aber jetzt können wir blinken.
Okay, let's break some bottles. Hey, knock it off, hand. Ow!
Na,
Looks like I'm gonna have to get my hand under control if I want to break this bottle.
Okay. Gehen wir nochmal zum Doktor. Vielleicht kann der die Hand ja irgendwie ruhig stellen. Also wenn der jetzt mal geöffnet hat.
The doctor is in.
Aha.
Bonjour.
Hi there. Are you a doctor?
Mais oui, I am the Marquis de Singe, former
yeah.
court physician to King Louis himself. And who might you be?
Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Zut alors! Your hand.
Yeah, I seem
Yeah,
to have
das
come
ist das
down
Problem.
with something.
This is fantastic. We must investigate at once. Très intéressant alors. And you say your sick little hand has a mind of its own?
Kann man so
Yeah,
sagen,
it keeps
ja.
hitting people, making rude gestures, doing all sorts of stuff I'd never do. Well, not without a really good reason, anyway.
Fascinating.
So, can you fix it?
Monsieur Threepwood, you have my word as a former physician of the court of King Louis that by the time you leave here, your misanthropic hand will never trouble you again.
Irgendwie habe ich meine Zweifel. Gut, wie bist du nach
So,
Dr.
how did a dazzling urbanite like yourself wind up in a sleepy pirate island like Flotsam?
Ah, mon ami, that is a tale of triumph and tragedy. Many years ago, I was a young physician in the court of King Louis. Those were heady days, tending to the many ills of the aristocracy, navigating scandalous palace intrigues. I was a rising star in the scientific firmament.
And then?
A conspiracy of jealous scientists accused me of performing inhuman crossbreeding experiments with the Queen's poodles.
Scientists can be so catty.
The king was outraged and ordered me exiled on this deserted tropical island.
Deserted? Then you were the first?
Oui. Happily, my solitude was short-lived, as the merry winds of Flotsam have conspired to bring me many new pirate patients over the years.
Weißt du, was die komischen Winde?
Scientifically speaking, what do you think is the cause of these crazy winds swirling around Flotsam?
Ah, yes, the winds. Personally, I'm convinced that they are a rare but perfectly natural meteorological phenomenon caused by a Lagrange inversion of the atmospheric humors in the upper troposphere, causing a counter-cyclonic,
Forget I asked.
Okay, ja.
Incroyable!
So, Doc, what's the verdict?
Ah, monsieur, you are a very lucky man.
I
Bin mir
am?
nicht sicher.
Ah, oui. The disease spreading through your saucy little parrot hand is like nothing I've ever seen before.
That doesn't sound very lucky.
In fact, somewhere in that oozing appendage may lie the secret to life itself.
It may?
Okay.
Hey, nice going, hand.
I'll know more after I cut it off.
What?
Was?
Hey!
Vielleicht bräuchten wir die Hand an sich noch.
But of course, Monsieur Threepwood, the only cure for a hand that infected is a quick, clean amputation.
Amputation? Isn't that a little rash?
No, it's a very big rash, which is why we'll have to amputate. But not to worry, monsieur. Your hand won't feel a thing thanks to my specially concocted rogue anesthetic. Ow!
Okay, jetzt ist die Hand zumindest ruhig
if you just
gestellt.
relax here a few
aber-
minutes, I'll be in the back sharpening my petit guillotine blade. We don't want to cut off our hand with a dull blade now, do we?
Nein,
Well, I
nein, deine
guess you have a point
Petit
there.
Guillotine wird sicherlich wunderbar richten
Au
können.
revoir.
What a loon. But at least my hand seems under control for a while. I better figure out a way out of this tastefully appointed abattoir before the Marquis de Crazy Pants comes back.
Okay. Was sehen wir denn da?
It's a key. I can't reach it from this position.
Was haben wir denn noch? Strange
I wonder what that
Device.
does.
That is my experimental foudre volume, which pulls lightning from the skies via these cute little balls.
Och Mensch,
Why would you do
die
that?
Arme Maus.
Science!
Die sieht nicht happy aus.
It's a strange drawing of the inside of my hand.
I call it la desingographe.
I call it creepy.
Der Affe sieht auch nicht happy aus. Was hat er da auf dem Kopf?
I wonder what's in that box.
That's where I keep poor little Jacques.
Jacques.
Now that I've nursed him back to health after his terrible ordeal, I'm training him to help out around my laboratorium.
Ein sehr merkwürdiger Wissenschaftler.
It's some sort of foot pedal. I can't reach it from here. It's a cute little baby bell. I can't reach it from this position. A stack of pictures. What an amazing device!
Ah, I see you have discovered my incredible Illumino screen. It harnesses the power of light to amplify tiny drawings 1,000-fold. Just imagine, someday people will be able to share hundreds of pictures of their holiday travels with their extended families
Ja, Wahnsinn. Spannend. Super.
simultaneously.
Klasse.
You fiend!
Ja.
If I had to guess, I'd say that was one of Desinja's former patients. Probably one who came in with a hangnail. Desinja's back there, sharpening his blades.
Did you say something?
No, just talking to myself. I do that sometimes.
You know I can cure that too.
No thanks, I'm good.
As you wish.
Ein sehr eifriger
If I
Arzt.
spent a few dozen years in a university, I bet I could combine these chemicals to create a powerful acid that would eat through my bonds. But I'm a pirate, so I'll just say Arr.
Na schön. Wie wir uns aus dieser misslichen Lage jetzt befreien, das werden wir dann sicherlich beim nächsten Mal herausfinden. Ich sage für heute Tschüss und auf Wiedersehen. Bis zum nächsten Mal.